Thank you, Madam Deputy President. And I rise this afternoon also to take note of the answers that, as Senator Urquhart mentioned earlier, by Senator Wong to Senator Cormann and Senator Ruston today, with respect to the topics of JobKeeper and JobSeeker. And it is sad to say that the answers that we've received from government, frontbench and backbench, today were simply not good enough. Not good enough for Australians, not good enough for those who are living paycheck to paycheck, and in some cases those that are simply running out of money in their bank accounts. And in homes right across our country, people are feeling confused and uncertain about their future. But that's hardly a surprise, given that they get this and have been receiving this uncertainty now for 7 years under the coalition government. Labor did support the JobKeeper and JobSeeker legislation, but we did so on the understanding that government would also come to the table in good faith, that they would also review elements as things progressed and as the situation with respect to coronavirus changed. And that simply has not been the case. This program so far has been poorly implemented, and it's left millions of people, Australian workers, taxpayers, without any support. Casual workers, people who work in retail, in hospitality, fast food, warehousing, and many others, and as we heard from Senator Still earlier, those workers in Donato. And all they want is the same support that their fellow Australians are receiving right now. They're not after much, they just want help. They need help so that they too can pay for their bills, put food on the table, have the heater on at home. But now millions of Australians, with just few pay packets away, are losing their support. And for tens of thousands of others, in particular those in the childhood education sector, the end of JobKeeper is now just less than 1 month away. And this is despite the government promising on multiple occasions that they would look after them. Simply not the case. Now, we've got 2.3 million more Australians who are on support payments offered by government. But this government is still proposing to slash these payments in half, leaving them around $550 a fortnight worse off. Ripping back the support of JobKeeper and JobSeeker will do untold damage, not to just many Australians at home, but to our economy, and it just does not make any sense. Austerity, it does not work, but yet this government seems to be hell-bent on making sure that the fiscal bottom line of the budget is in order, rather than the homes and the household budgets of Australian families. Yesterday, in the other place, the Prime Minister acknowledged that winding back JobKeeper will see more job losses. Support for Australians and Australian jobs is what will make our economy continue to tick over and function and get recovery back on track. I'm deeply concerned about what will happen to my home state in Victoria after September. There are enormous numbers of people who will be left behind by this government, and Senator Wong just simply wanted a very straight answer from Senator Cormann. What is the government's plan post-September? So we can give Australians certainty so when they plan for their household budgets, it's not just something that gets switched on or off as like a flick of a switch. We need to give people the notice and the respect that they deserve so they can start planning for their futures. Do they need to start looking for other work, increasing their hours, making the tough decisions so that they can support their families post-September? We don't need more announcements or press conferences or media doorstops. We just need the government to come to the table and say that they will do the right thing and support Australians and Australian jobs.